What's good? It's Q North Star once again with some more logic and common sense coming at you. Um, I think I'm just gonna do this as my first video P.O.W.I.S, which I call pointing out what I see. Well, recently, like I said in my last video, it's been a while since I've actually put up any videos or anything. Um, and I was debating on whether I should even put up any more videos. I just, you know, just sometimes you just get to a point where you just think you just feel like enough's enough and what's the point anymore. But I at least have to say this much. I for 2 weeks I was in Missouri, uh, in the middle of nowhere, Missouri. And if for some of you people who have never been to Missouri, it is the most flattest, desolate area you can be. Also, you don't find very many Negroes where I was. You just don't. But I saw a few. There was a few sprinkled in there. And I saw something that made me stop and pay attention. And I feel like as I get older, it's almost like I'm stepping back and I'm observing everything from outside looking in. Now, I've told this story many times. I've even posted it on my Facebook page. Um, but I've never done a video about it, and I just figured I'd do a quick video about this. Hopefully, I can keep it under 10 minutes because I like to talk a lot. But anyways, I saw 5 women, black women, I was shocked. I was like, oh my God, did the NAACP come into town? Because, like I said, I was in Bolivar, Missouri, and it is the whitest place I've ever been in my entire life. And so I'm just sitting back observing this. Now, the one thing that just boggled my mind, and even now that I'm 4 weeks removed from being down there, I cannot for the life of me understand how there are more biracial children than there are black people. I don't get that. I just don't. That is it's. I mean, one dude must be getting real lucky. I don't know, because I didn't see very many black men, and I saw a whole heck of a lot of biracial children, especially biracial girls. And that leads me right into my segue. Now, these 5 black women, well, 4 were women, one was a little girl, or a young woman, a young girl. So, okay. 2 of them had weaves, 2 of them had perms, and one had their hair cut like, kind of like how I had my hair cut, looking like a dude. Now, every one of those, what they call biracial children, or women, girls, they all seem to be very proud of their nappy, brownish, blondish hair. Now, I understand they probably haven't grown up with a black mentality, so they probably learned to embrace who they are. Or I don't know. I can't speak for them. All I'm saying is what I saw more biracial children with their natural hair. Nappy, it looked weird. Blonde nappy hair is just weird. Brownish blondish nappy hair is just weird. It just looks weird. But it is what it is. I saw these girls proudly have their hair either pulled back in a ponytail or it was just wah, just there. Yet the women who are full black, dark as me, I think one was darker than me, all had different hair, and one person had the hair pretty much all chopped off. And all I'm gonna simply say is, what is your excuse? I saw white women in a weave shop. There was a weave shop in the middle of nowhere, Missouri. There was a weave shop. And like I said, where I was at, it was not a lot of black people. Not a lot of black people at all. When I drove by the weave place, I saw the weave shop. I saw the hair they had. They didn't have any African hair. All they had was Caucasian hair or white people hair, whatever you want to call it. They had their own hair. So when black women say, well, white women wear weave too, they wear a weave of their own natural hair. Now, if they're a brunette, they may get a blonde weave. But could you tell the difference? Be honest. When black women get weave, they don't get weave of other black people hair. They get other nationalities of people's hair. Fundamental difference. And all I'm going to just say on this is because I'm getting kind of tired of talking about it. Because, again, what's your excuse? There's always an excuse. But what's your excuse? There's no excuse. There's no reason for half black children to be more proud of being black or just to accept. Maybe they're not even proud. But they accept the fact that they have nappy blonde hair. They're not out there trying to get stringy blonde hair. But I know I'm just talking to my hand. Because my hand is probably learning more than some of the people I try to talk to. But what is your excuse, black women? What is your excuse? You always have one. You always want to compare when you get caught with your hand in the cookie jar doing something bad or doing something negative, you always want to say, well, this nationality of people do it too. But you never compare yourself to what they do positively, like how white women respect their white men. I saw when I was down there, I saw a black girl with a white guy. I don't really care. If that's your thing, that's your thing. Do what you do. I don't care about people who interracially date. I don't do it myself, but I wouldn't do it. I'm married, like I said, but I wouldn't do it necessarily myself. But hey, if that's what you do, that's what you do. I ain't hating. But here's what I don't understand. Why is it that when you get with white men, black women, you act totally different? Your whole demeanor, your whole tone, your voice is more feminine. But when you deal with a black man, you cannot tell the difference. You don't know if the chick is a dude or a man. I recently was driving through Syracuse with one of my boys. Actually, he was the best man at my wedding. We was driving through, and I was like, dang, yo, I was like, yo, is that a chick or a dude? You can't tell the difference. But it's like, when they get with any other race of people, they're completely different. Completely different. I saw it with my own two eyes when I was down there in Bolivar. It's, of course, black woman with the weave. Gotta have the weave. And that's the funny thing. In the middle of nowhere where there's nothing but white people, you would figure maybe there'd be some out there with just rocking a natural hair. Nope. The same as it is in New York. It's the same it is in the middle of nowhere, Missouri. But this black woman that was with this white dude, I mean, she was just as feminine and was just gentle and just being nice and polite. And I'm thinking to myself, word? Why can't we get that? I'm just saying. Maybe I'm off the cuff. Maybe I'm missing my mark. Maybe I'm like Mark Sanchez and can't hit a wide receiver. Or whatever. Or just run into a big old ass. I don't know. But I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. And I don't understand why black women act so differently around white men unless that's who they really want to be with. I'm not saying all, because I know that's going to be, it ain't all. But you know what? You know what? All you not alls, I need all you not alls women to start standing up and speaking out about crap like this, and start calling out these hood rats and these hoes who are giving you a bad name and tarnishing the entire race and creating a bunch of useless dumb bastards. That's what I need you not alls to do. I need y'all to start standing up and being the queens that y'all profess to be, and start checking these concubines and kicking them out the kingdom. That's what you need to do. Because the reason why you can't find a good man is because these whores are probably messing over a good man. Now this good man done become another one of these dumbass simps because he done got caught up in the game and got played and being taken advantage of. Now he has a mentality. Because I'm gonna tell you, that's how I felt. I used to treat girls so nice and polite, hold the door, walk them home. But they like to screw you over. You know what I'm saying? And hey, I take accountability. It was my choice of women that was bad. But I'm just saying, in general though, if there was more of you that more of these not alls that profess to be black queens and just they love themselves, if there was more of you not alls, then we wouldn't see the destruction that we see in our race today. And you would be able to find a good man because if there was more of you not alls, then you not alls would be raising these boys to be men and have a man in the boy's life so he can learn how to be a man, because it takes a man to raise a man. So again, it still comes back down to you black women. You can't get mad when a stray dog walks through your open gate. Because if you leave the gate open and a stray dog walks into your yard and takes a crap and pee all over everything and make it stinky, you only have yourself to blame. Because you should have been checking your gate. So stop letting these ain't shit niggas nut up in you, and keep your legs crossed until you're ready to meet someone and settle down with someone who's really real and who's really about something. I'm just saying. Anyways, I just wanted to make another quick video before I head off to bed. Peace.